guys. Anybody that knows me, they know that I love flowers. And I am so well loved. I have lilies as well. And because I've been out for a while today, I want to just arrange them on my dinner centerpiece for tomorrow. And I just jumped on here to let you all know that I hope you receive plenty of surprises, lots of love, and best wishes too. So that's what we're working with, and I'm going to put my candles, sconces, tea lights. I have a glass tea light that I'm going to put on this, and I have some new blooms. I'm going to take these off. As you can see here, we have new blooms that are coming. How refreshing is that? Then we have these beauties. So I am on here because I just wanted to make a statement of faith, just to encourage people. I'm just using the scissors that I have and just clip them and arrange my flowers. And my statement of faith is simply this. You have to love people where they are. You know, forget about the former things. Those things that once were. You have to kind of get away from being concerned about all the hoopla of what was, and just simply just walk in the present. Embrace the present. I am looking forward to my new blooms, just very carefully taking that off. And I wanted these to be a certain conversational height. Not too big, not too top heavy, and that kind of thing, excuse me. So I just wanted to cut them back a little on an angle so that I can hurry up and put them in this water, because I've been out for the better part of today. And I want my flowers to not melt, so I put the stuff in it to make it all right. And see, when you have little pieces like that on it, you just take it off. I'm just throwing it in the floor right now and just prune it. And so that's what I'm doing. Anyone that is feeling down or feeling some kind of way because it's Mother's Day and you didn't get a phone call or you didn't get any invitation someplace, do yourself a favor and bless yourself if you're able. If you're able to just get out and go for a walk, go for a walk. You know, don't stress yourself and get carried away about who's not doing what or what have you. I know as a single woman, you know, it's nice to have companionship. I have friends. And I thank God for the male friends who are in my life. But not everybody has male companionship. And they're just friends, just mighty men of valor that look after me and look out for me and that kind of thing. And that's a good thing. So I just wanted to encourage your hearts to do something special for yourself. If you have to go to Rita's, if you have to go to Rita's and buy yourself dessert, do that. Learn how to get acquainted with you and adjust in that kind of way, because what you don't want to do is be dependent upon somebody making you happy. Ain't nobody gonna make you happy. Make yourself happy. I beats my face, and sometimes I'm just going out here to have breakfast by myself, and I'm cool with that. I'm telling you. So now I'm gonna shift it around and fill the back of it up. So I'm just taking out time to just clip my flowers, and I want them to be very pretty on my dinner table for tomorrow. So I just want you all to be encouraged, single women. If you are raising children single-handed like I raised my grown children, they're adults now. My children are adults now, but they weren't always adults. You know, there was a time when I too was all by myself and didn't have companionship or anyone to call to cheer me up or show me that they were thinking of me. And it was lonely. Well, that's not my story now, because I have come in to understanding and knowing who I am. I am special. You are special. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You know, I remember last year, my children took me to a very nice restaurant, and I ran into what I call a dinosaur. It was an old friend of mine, and he obviously was out parking the car, and his family had come in, and they had seated them prior to me and my family coming in. And now, mind you, this was a man that we had planned on getting married years ago. And because of the influence of other people getting in your business, saying all kind of stuff, oh, she already got children, already made family. You don't have any children. Why do you want to go and put yourself through that? Well, I'm just paraphrasing because you know how people are. He began to give in to all of that and start having a reasonable doubt. And things became questionable. See, a lot of men don't know the plans that God, and nobody knows the plans that God has for you and I. Only the Lord knows the plans that He has for us. And people get all in your business, and he decided that we were not going to be a good fit. Little did he know that both of my children would grow up, and I would move them out of public housing on my own. No Section 8, no subsidized housing, or any assistance from the government whatsoever. I was a working class citizen, and I was putting my children through college at that time. And long story short, my children grew up to be educated, on the dean's list, pursued their passion and their purpose, all because I pushed them to their goals. But they had it in them to stick it out. And that's what's up. That's what's up. So he came back to the restaurant. He came pursuing me as I was leaving out. Running. I'm like, where are you going? Going back in there with your family was my sentiments. But what happened was he needed closure. And he made amends with my children. And since he's the successful person he has deep pockets. And he went deep in giving us gifts. Well, for me, for Mother's Day, and then also for my daughter. So I was just very thankful that we were able to make amends with each other, and that we were able to put the past behind us, because there's nothing in your past that you want unless God says otherwise. And so that's going to do it for this centerpiece of mine. I'm going to spritz it with a little water so that I can hydrate it and everything. But I said all of that, women, to say, you know, take good care of yourselves. Take good care of you. Raise your children. Don't worry about who didn't do this or who didn't do whatever. Raise your children. If they're young children, then bring them up in the way of the Lord. So when they grow old, the Bible says they won't depart from your ways. But I just wanted you all to see my beautiful centerpiece that was given to me on today by a very sweet person. And I just want to let y'all know, be encouraged and be blessed. Forgive, and whatever you do, and happy Mother's Day. My dog and my bird are showing off in the background. But be blessed.